Though we often say that amateur radio is the oldest social media, it has not been engaging the current younger generation like other new age social media. When I was young, amateur radio was very much engaging for me and there were no other social media around. World over, the amateur radio operators are aging just like the general population in many regions. Some say that the median age of amateur radio operators in some countries is in the 70s, while some say that it is even more. If this trend continues, the hobby is going to die off. Fortunately, that is not true for all regions of the globe, according to an article in IEEE Spectrum. It says that there is dramatic increase in amateur radio operators in China, mostly due to advancing technology and growing middle class with a disposable income. It also mentions that in Indonesia, subject to natural disasters as an island nation, there is spurring interest in emergency communication. Those of you who have watched the operating schedule of Lapan-2 Indonesian amateur radio satellite would have noticed special time slots devoted to emergency communication. Even in our region, need for amateur radio support in emergency communication was realized during the recent Wayanad landslide disaster. A team of amateur radio operators in the district had provided communication link from ground zero to the district headquarters in the early days of the disaster when an entire town on a hill was washed away. The local team was also supported by many amateur radio operators from other regions who traveled to ground zero to provide assistance. Potential role in emergency communication is one aspect which will be quite engaging for the younger generation who are likely to be more interested in such activities. Recently, VK4MPB pointed out to me on QRZ forum that youth are more likely to be interested in outdoor activities of amateur radio like parks on the air and summits on the air. Of course, there is also a dedicated program for youth known as Youth on the Air in the Americas and Youngsters on the Air in IARU Region 1. Corresponding programs are there in other regions as well, like in Indonesia, Japan and New Zealand, to name a few. Month of December has been taken as the YOTA month for promoting YOTA activities. In Viewland also, many activities promoting amateur radio among the youngsters are coming up. Digital modes and satellite communications are likely to be quite charming for the younger operators than the old-fashioned rack on VHF and HF.